You want to dance, Bubba? Bubba Legend, you want to dance? Yeah? You can't dance by yourself, what? All right. You don't stop doing this, man. You like lose your mind, bro. I'm gonna call you Super Cat. Up, up, up. So go ahead and get this reading. Yeah, Baba. Baba Leche. Baba Leche. Gato Leche. The Milky Cat. I'm gonna give you those minerals, okay? Those minerals. get it in. Let's get it in. I'm gonna wait for a few more people, y'all. We ain't doing it like that. The punks can hide me, but they can't hide the truth. Because they don't build them like us no more. No more. This is why they want to blow the fucking world up. They fear us. And rightfully so. Righteously so. The true Afro-Indigenous authoctonus of the world. These shit stains. Not my African brothers and sisters. We're going to get into it here in a minute. But these fake people that call themselves Jews but are the synagogue of, y'all call it Satan, but that's not the motherfucker's name. Synagogue means a larger body than one individual. But we know we have all these fake pastors and preachers who don't know shit. Earth Speaks. He's inviting me. Nah, bro, you need to bring your ass over here. Anyway, let me turn off notifications. Okay. I'm about to upset some African government officials. I'm about to fuck their heads up. And they people gonna see it for what it is. Woo! I've been holding back. I said, leave my people alone. But these hard-headed motherfuckers, they don't know how to listen. So fuck it. Let's blow it all up and I can start all over again. This time they won't be here. Trust me. Fresh water, Papa. Okay. There you go. There you go, Papa. Hold on, I gotta. What is it? Wait, what is that? A present for me? Oh, nigga. You little fart here. That was too funny. Here. There you go. Can't drink from it. Nope, because I'm drinking from this too. Oh, there you go. My little dude. You thirsty? Nigga, you got water everywhere in the house. You got more water than everybody else out here. I was one of the best dancers in school, shit. Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Grand Rising. Come in here, hit the like, and get the fuck out of here. Because obviously, if you're an agent or something, you disrespectful little monkey, I'll see you later. They're so stupid. In a little made-up world. Little leopards and lizards. Leaping lizards. Go stay cool. Surrounded by fake heat. And they got the fuck going. Y'all think this is a game? Let's go ahead and get into it. They'll see it when they see it. I'm gonna say hi to everybody. I got a little Afro pop going. Because I love world music of all the world. But I'm not here to collude to prove something. We're just gonna break some shit down today. Alright? You know, I have epiphanies. Oh, what's going on, beloved? Mikey Hill, what's happening, beloved? Grand elevation is nothing but love. Tribe up already. 7 grams. We in here. What's going on, family? We about to break it down. Snoop, what's up, baby girl? Mwah. Afro authoctonus, motherfuckers. You know I love Illuminati. Illuminati. It's not Illuminati what you think. It's an indigenous movement like Superman, the brother out of Montana, who I think lived in New York, who does a lot of music. You know, finally made it. His sister does a lot of clothing line, or his wife. Anyway, I had to say this. I conversed with him one time, and it's just wonderful to share your people. But when you exclude the other narratives of our existence, I have no respect. Now, he's learned because he's done stuff with Mos Def, and Mos Def is by the acronym of Amor, or ideology of that, which is nothing wrong. All right, I'm not here to beat up on anybody, even though it's a term that was created by the enemies. Why do I say enemies? Well, Idi Amin, you saw when he dealt with what's her name, he got rid of her. Why? And the Jewish parliament, because he realized they were frauds. They were wicked. He was put to the test, like many in the music industry right now, Lady Gaga and all of them, regardless of what crayon color, the melinated earth, pale or dark, and a lot of wicked things by these individuals. And what did they do? They said he was a cannibal. Well, we know that the Zionists are definitely cannibals. We know that Soylent Green is based upon the demography of what they were doing then, to which people aren't even paying attention to, because they took over the food industry, which we were the biggest farmers, cultivators of fruits and vegetables. Vegetables are fruit regardless. And they outcasted them. How'd they do it? They used the media. He clearly stated, I did a small little 2-page docu on her. You would think a docu would be a big, no, like a thesaurus, no, a thesis or something, no. And I went to the key things when I was in my 40s, right? To the key factors in his speeches, dialect, and those who were surrounded him who were murdered by the Mossad and other American fake-ass Delta and government agencies. Oh, y'all didn't know that. What's funny is the brothers and sisters in Africa, we have millions upon millions of our brothers from America over there. Millions. They have mixed in. When I used to be in New York, Detroit, my Uncle Gary, he's 83 years old. He's 84 now. He lives in Detroit. Still working like my grandmother. He refuses to stop, even though his knees are bad. Y'all know my Uncle Gary is like 6'6" or something like that, 7. A lot of your leaders in Africa go to the GA summits and everything else. They know that you're the original people of Algonquin, Mattaponi, many different tribes in the Americas who founded Europe. Okay? Named after a great queen like Khalifa. Okay? And they know it. But they keep you in the squalors of existence and lies and false religions. The dichotomy of voodoo and hoodoo never came from Africa. Bottom line. That was Central America and the Caribs. Its origin, testament to time, that weaned off in Texas and California, but was maintained in Mississippi, Louisiana, and all that. On the bayou. And with the Seminole. The real Seminole. Not these Mongols who I don't dismiss. But because there are a few of us who know this, they're the degradations of the world who made crafty counsel. And when they say crafty counsels with the people of your existence, it's like we have ours. against their people with false lies and premises. But you need to know, though, there are other things in this earth, in this world, factually, that exist, that y'all have been skewed and hidden from. They murder their own because they don't care. A lot of the people in Israel, they want to see the demise and destruction. They want to bring a calamity on. And a lot of them people are converts, 99.9%. To meter out their agenda, what you see is playing out. All the military and stuff over here ran by the same fucking people. How did it get that way? Because we have dumb racists, pale-skinned racists who are the stupidest people walking the planet. Y'all ever went to some of the communities? I used to drive Napa after the military, auto parts, and drop motors and stuff off. And they like me because I'm big into cars and engines and stuff. Right? Just little snaps so you have a little deeper understanding. I've been allowed, because it was my destiny to go places and do things the majority you wouldn't. And they were the dumbest, most wonderful, brightest elect for the positions there, and not elect, like selected for those parts. A lot of them, when you sit there and talk to them, they had no idea as to why. Why are you racist? And then anytime they would pull something up, it was based on a diatribe of being nurtured in that, and then put in those places to see those bad things to facilitate that further deep penetrating darkness in them. Y'all don't get it, do you? And who do you think created it? Well, who do you think created the Ku Klux Klan? Do I need to pull his name up? Well, he's a fake-ass Jew. Not religious, a Zionist. Just like the one out of New York with the, what you call it, front. Okay? And yet, over in so-called Africa, you have that same demography, and these individuals claim, because Portuguese, Dutch, yeah, they're the same fucking people. And yet, here we are, Afro-Indigenous every fucking where. And y'all have become as sick and intrepid, and yet they freed you up a little bit. In the last, 40 years? And now you're running all over the place? I look at all your music and your dance, and I love the little Soweto leg things. But we had sisters over here in the 1920s doing that in black and white who are not African, but Afro-Indigenous. Whether from Cuba, the Mississippi, the Carolinas, Georgia. Goddamn right, the Peanut Circle was no joke. But I was able to pull up all these videos. So what you're doing over there, you were not doing then, but we were. And a lot of them went over there. And what's bothersome is you have these ostracized Negroes from Africa creating more diversion when we need more unity, just as you do certain other individuals who are being eradicated and almost extinct, like the Native American community. Hell, we make up a quarter of that mixed-wise. And a lot of our blood is in them in the first fucking place. You always hear about boarding schools. What you don't hear about is trade schools. We were always in trade schools. We weren't in no education system until the 60s. To further deepen our divide, while you have goofies running around talking about my coochie's pink and my booty hole brown, and people like Diddy and all them other homosexuals that they cultivated, and they knew who they were. It's not like they don't know who they were. And everywhere they've utilized them. When y'all used to put, this is how primitive y'all were in thinking, putting petroleum tires around them, pouring diesel fuel, and burning them as our ancestors were done by the enemies to our existence. The Grand Great Tartary, which Africa was part of that. They destroyed the Dutch. They destroyed a lot of those grand buildings. And y'all have the nerve to come over here as enemies. That's like the Bengalese. I've known many of them too over here, and I love them and they love me. But it's the rest of Hindustan, the hybrids and the mixed. The perverted, given the same linguistics to make crafty counsel against what? The true elect. In that statement you see on Psalms, when it says God is talking to us, it is a story compelling us to remember. I want y'all to look at Psalms, to that chapter. I want you to pay attention when you read it. Stay away from these false preachers, these derelicts who sleep with other people's wives in that diaspora of Christian religion and their homosexual activities. Pay attention. They're not the free. That's like the guy gets caught, you know, and what's called Hanson. I was just coming here to tell him or her to not do this when they have a foray of sleeping with little children. The disease and the sickness is deep. Why do I say this? Well, I say this because I'm going to use these books because orally, and I have a ton of other books. But I'm only going to pull out about 4 or 5. Well, we can use Jack Forbes, a Native American who knows that we're from this goddamn land. This is the hypocrisy of the divinity of these fake Jews that y'all suck up to all the time. Black people indigenous to the Americas, research material for the inquisitive. Research material. References and fucking sources. Not just our brother, beloved Costa Rican brother in Kiramil. I met a couple of fake Jew Costa Ricans at the Gunfighter Canyon. And I heard them speaking Jew, and I said, hey, where you from? Costa Rica. But yet they were speaking Yiddish. I guess down in Costa Rica, they don't speak Yiddish. And obviously they had a lot of money. So that means probably police or in government. To keep the people unarmed for whatever may need to happen in Costa Rica. Pisses me off. And here's another one. Mary Lefkowitz. A Jew. Not out of Africa. God damn it, even they know. I've been to Palestine. They knew who I was. Except for the Native Americans and certain motherfuckers over here. And these dumb niggas who are cited. Mav Hoffa, all these sick motherfucking punks. America being the latest and most accurate description of the New World. Kimberly R. Norton, John Ogilvy, where she got her information. I have John Ogilvy's PDF and I have his book now. Woo! Like George Jones. And the One World Tartarians, when you get into America, which I have another book on the way, well, when we get the monies up to where it needs to be and I can purchase all of them. And y'all know this is one of the ones I go to, though I have 2 more that are just as big. But this is the one I need to read first, along with those. Jack Forbes, Ben Witchcard, and 2 other books that I'm not going to lift up. There's no need to. I had enough. And who created this out of Africa shit? The fake-ass Jews. Now, mind you, there's a lot of them who know who we are and have said it. They don't even consider themselves the original. Yeah, Bonacci. Yeah, Santos Bonacci. An Italian, an immigrant. Born over there, came here. Who told everybody about the great cities we built here. Why is it that we rebuilt? And they want you to believe in this slave narrative. You fucking idiots. All the African brothers I knew in the 80s and 90s knew. They never heard of no goddamn slave. Until they came to these fake Jewish motherfuckers, teachers and government and all the other bastards. You saw the reason why Henry Kissinger's punk ass stood down. He had no respect for anybody on this soil. How was he able to be in government? Well, once they murdered our Khan, Lincoln. Abe fucking Lincoln. Oh, it's a small book, but I have enough information. His pops writings, his neighbors, his best friend, which is actually bigger than this shit, as to who he was. Hell, even the Library of Congress had it. I don't know if it's still there. That shit stick. And yet, we have this inferiority complex with a bunch of motherfuckers on my ancestral soil. Not you natives. Not you pale skins running around playing us, putting feathers in your fucking head, but a handful of them, and you killed most of them. They're over in Georgia and Virginia and everything, wanting to change the status to white, which is a status. And the ones that I met while in military, I says, no, you keep that Negro and black. That alludes to the fact that you are of our bloodline, born from us. For within us, we have the capability of making all. And in them, the capability of making shit. Nobody wants to come here and get the real smoke. We have a little chat. It seems like yesterday it just went quiet for whatever the fuck reason. I don't know why. It's mind-boggling at times, but people are busy and have other lives. Not to be intrusive, and I respect that. That's what my understanding is. We are the gods, the khans, the queens and kings of this realm. And if you are going to flicker on that and betray that with your stagnant ideologies of wayward individuals who know fucking nothing, then you're no more than cannon fodder, an object, an obstacle. When I think about Oppenheimer coming here and what he did to some of the Native American communities, New Mexico and all that, when blowing up that bomb. Oh, y'all don't know about it? Oh, that's right, in the Great Little Nova and little shit they put up on TV. Look at this, you know, History Channel, Oppenheimer, the fucking Zionist fuck. He didn't create the nuclear bomb. He reestablished and rebuilt what our ancestors already utilized in stupidity. It boggles my mind how y'all don't know a goddamn thing. And every time they kill somebody, all they did was open up. This is what they don't know. Every time they kill one of their little people because they're not powerful, keep the secrets. That should speak a lot to you. You have serial killers running around in a costume, that means camis, who are employed by this fake ass government. Riding around in neighborhoods, old block and all the other goofy shit, looking like certain individuals, murdering each other, and then niggas running around in Chicago and Detroit and all these places. Oh, we gonna get them niggas. Where they at? They're over there on 3rd and Grave Street and 55, and not aware of this because, you know, when this is calcified or when you went to sleep, it's also in your DNA, obviously. But now motherfuckers are shaking that off and waking up. It's not everybody, more than enough. We're talking about people capable of incredible shit. But you know where it starts? It started right here, as always. Right the fuck here. Right here. It didn't start over there and over there, down there and over there, up there. It started right the fuck here. The last place any of them should have came and fucked around. I say the monkeys came back to watch because they didn't hit the like. Unless some of you just forgot to. I know nobody's from Africa gonna come and watch. But I had to put that there. I guess maybe I should have put it at, huh? Because I can address a lot of things if people ask the right fucking questions. There's no more freebies. This shit is going to fucking end. Chicken shits. I know, Original. What's going on, beloved? 7 grams. Yeah, I know, brother. Yeah, that's been since the fucking 80s. When it all really kicked loose. Because who was bringing the drugs into the communities? It's not like these drugs were new. Our people were stronger and they stayed away from that shit. They watched what it did to all them and the Chinese and everybody else. And here you have the Chinese, the fucking nerves. It's the government and their delusional fucking military motherfuckers taught and trained in ignorance. It's been the case since the 2nd century. Oh, this is all maybe before or after. I don't really give a fuck. I'm doing that for you. This is not 2023. Get that out your fucking system. It's funny how they cultivated the greatest minds on earth into this shit stain of their existence. The ambiguity. I watched our brother A Sly's video yesterday and I went and commented. I said, Brown, he's going to ignore me. How with this down there where he's at, right? In Colombia. Talking about the diaspora. Always like everybody come out of Africa. I'm tired of you Haitian Americans that come to this land are born here and you motherfuckers stand steadfast in this out of Africa shit. Well, maybe your ass is out of there and you don't know the rest of history. I would implore you to stop talking to our brothers in South America as if you know their fucking existence and what happened to them. Now, I don't think Ace Live will come over here respectfully. I love what he does. I've followed him for a long time. But I think I'm going to have to let him the fuck go. Because I do not like young, arrogant ignorance who get out there and have a good party, making a living off of fucking YouTube, and don't pay attention to the reality of the situation when somebody much older than them comes along and says, much older than him, comes along and says, hey, brother, here's a trinkle of fucking aloe vera and tea leaves. And mint. You know what that means? None of you do. Max B, let's stay on center this morning. What's going on, beloved? How are you doing this AM? Let's stay focused. I'm not gonna answer nothing right now out of what I'm discussing afterwards. We have so much stuff, regardless of who wrote it or whatever. It doesn't matter. There are comforters and people who have been speaking on. I got you after this. That's what I get done with this, brother. We got you. Who have been elevating and letting people know things for quite some time. When they've been hidden away, hunted down, however you want to see it, and they did it willingly. No, they're not destroyed. See, that's the illusion painted for these absconding bastards. Because, see, they're held in delusion as well. Strong fucking delusion. When Soylent Green came out, who remembers Soylent Green? Charlton Heston played it. The cop, remember? Yeah, let me open the window for you. He's in the window and he's doing his dance. And he's seeing a whole lot of stuff. Here you go, beloved. Yeah, baby. There you go. Soylent Green, Charlton Heston, what, 1960? I did a post about 6 years ago. I was on the res. I was living on the res 6 years ago before I was poisoned by the fucking idiots. All right? 33, what a beautiful number. And I don't know, Snoo, if any of you remember me, that post I put up with Soylent Green with the drinks and the foods, the bars. And sure enough, people who I grew up with, hold on, Soylent food. So I made a post, like I said, 6 years ago, showing all the Soylent Green products, right? And people said, this is the Soylent Green meal replacement. What do you think that shit's made out of? Oh, we know they're going to tell you something because they dress it up with mint, cranberry, strawberries, and chocolate and all that other stuff. All right? And the little bars and stuff like that. But they don't tell you the truth. What boggles my mind, in all these things that they have, millions have been utilizing it, and you see it everywhere. 1973. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Who do you think created Soylent Green? Richard Fleischer. What do you know about Richard Fleischer and Stanley R. Greenberg? I'm only asking because it's based off a 1966 novel when I came into this world. You know what's funny with Trump being a Gemini? Could he have two faces? Could there be a facade being played? And most are in their ambient room temperature. It's still cold to it. I don't know. What do you think? Some would say, well, Red, I don't believe in this government. Regardless of what may be playing out, that is not my role. That's all I got to say to that. That is not my role. That is not your role. But it's for you to know better. So yes, Richard Fleischer and Stanley R. Greenberg. So Soylent Green is a 1973 dystopian science fiction film directed by Richard Fleischer and starring Charlton Heston, loosely based on Harry Harrison's, look him up, 1966 novel. Okay? This is important stuff. Why is it important? Because it just fucking is. And though his name is Harry Harrison, who do you think he is? What do you think the bio would say? I just want to know, what do you think the bio would say? Okay, let me see here. Again, I got my stepdaughter's picture here. I need to get rid of it because I don't like none of the things she was doing at 17, 18. Who do you think he is? I do this not because I want to and I like to. I do it because I have to. There's a need for you motherfuckers to wake the fuck up. To get your minds out of hot and stop thinking left and right and get centered. How can somebody be speaking about wonderful things to benefit you and mind be all over the fucking place? That's what I'm asking. Shut the hell. What's going on, beloved? I want to know. With everything going on. And every time you turn around and talk to a pale-skinned dude, what's the first thing goes? America! Fuck yeah! And we got the A-10 Warthog being brought up, blah, blah, blah. And we got the F-10 and the 22 Raptor. How are we gonna rain terror on you? Shut the fuck up, you monkeys. Every time I hear one of them dumb motherfuckers, I be wanting to, because I know they want the military, because I know thousands of ex-special forces and regular army pale-skin dudes who are giving back their fucking medals and shit, seeing everything for what it is. That's why the VA is poisoning and killing vets. This government don't respect them. Talking about a draft. Fuck this fake motherfucker they keep calling Biden. That ain't Biden. That motherfucker been dead. All you simple-minded niggas. And shame on you motherfucking police, you niggas. You stupid motherfuckers. I think about Katrina when the police and the sheriffs and the National Guard went around to people's houses who were fine. There was all that looting going on, taking their guns. And these motherfuckers got the nerve to be walking around, police officers, this, that, and the other, all dead. Talking about they're preachers and shit. I bit my tongue, excuse me. They're talking about they're preachers and shit. Oh man, you'd be amazed at the little shit. The sickness of the fucking mind and the ill will of those who say they respect and love the country when they're full of shit. You see it big time in Florida and Louisiana. Goddamn. Yo, Rhonda, what's going on, beloved? It's good to see you, bro. Come on up, man, before I make my way down there, because it's going to be open. I might have you take some shit with you down there, because I'm going to do the open house and sell every goddamn thing. Come down to the land, and anybody want to see me after that, they can come over there to Tucson. I'll have my hot tent, and we'll be building that land up and doing what needs to be done. Oaks down there, I believe, snatch him up. Come on over, nigga. DJ, he's in California. Go and pick his ass up. Get off your little electric bike, nigga. Come on. This is a reality, this shit. I'm not here to stop nothing they're doing, man. Remember that. I'm here for you motherfuckers to have some kind of goddamn balance. See, I know my purpose. Most of you niggas don't know your purpose. Purpose don't mean that you some illustrious out of sci-fi motherfucking realm, blah, blah, blah shit. See, y'all still mindset on what they've created. Now you got to free yourself from that. I'm telling you that you can have recall. You can see shit, you ain't got to explain nothing to nobody. You ain't got to say nothing. Don't get all lethargic. I'm going to go and be on motherfucking CNBC and CNN. No! That's the dumbest shit. Whenever I see people doing that shit, I'm like, them motherfuckers is frauds. Or they don't know no fucking better. And that was based on the 70s, the 90s. A lot of that has stopped. Except for this goofy nigga that was on Phil, what's his name, talking about I'm an android. I didn't even want to know where the nigga from. Right out the back, I was already going, he from either motherfucking New York, California. I was like, this is one of them retards. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like them niggas in Brooklyn running around talking about they vampires. I was like, oh my goodness. Ooh, child. You know what I mean? You have to not dwell on shit like that. You can see it for what it is, go whatever the fuck, and keep it moving. They'll never even speak on it again. I can draw upon it because there's a point. There's a method to the madness. I thought about that little goofy nigga over in England telling everybody walking around with his big ass like he Dragon Ball Z Goku or some shit, Krillin. That's what the fuck he looked like with dreads. Talking about, we ate meat. And he know he has his own little bending shit. No, we didn't. The motherfucker tried to debate me. But you indigenous. Afro-indigenous. Stupid motherfuckers. Listen to me. If we were eating fruit and fruit only and fasting, do you know what you would be capable of? Do you think you would be poisoned with the toothpaste, the Colgate, and everything else you've been using with fluoride? The deodorant, Tom's main deodorant was perfect. Now people are complaining ever since so-and-so took it over and bought it from them. I forget for how many millions or billions. Yeah, because the first thing they did was change the chemical bags without the people knowing and made it very toxic. This is what the fuck they do. Because see, these fake ass motherfucking Zionists, these fake ass Jews, the ones employed, because most of the people over there are harmless. Well, not as you see, because you know a lot of motherfuckers that came from New York and Detroit and over here went over there to make war against the Palestinians and in their ignorance, and they're no more than fucking just fake ass European fucking pale skins who grew up here and fought our ancestors and got most of their ass handed to them. Now they're over there creating problems for the true people of their land, regardless of them being Sephardic with Ashkenazi blood too. See, that's the thing that boggles my mind. A lot of them Palestinians, not the actual indigenous people, many of them have been subjugated too. Like the Ethiopians running over there, I'm a real Jew, and be disrespected by the same fake fraudulent motherfuckers. This is the heresy to which we deal with. Mind-boggling. Fucking mind-boggling. How dumb motherfuckers are. Sisters running around as plastic as a motherfucker. As if that's saving grace. Or they don't care because I was in the gangs and I heard shots every day. Motherfuckers, how many buildings were blowing up around you in your kitchen sinking with you in it? Ain't shit happened to your ass yet. You stupid minority of fucking dumb individuals. I'm in California and I'm crippling the blood and I'll shut the fuck up. I'm a BD and a Jesus and a Vice Lord and shut the fuck up. Latin Kings was created by a nigga out of South America. Stupid motherfuckers. You can't make this shit up. King David. Saw that shit up your ass. Dumb motherfuckers. Don't know the first thing about a King fucking David. Some made up some Fed agent shit. Concocted in the fucking prison system. By the fucking government that can't stand your monkey asses, some fake Jews anyway. So done with all these retarded motherfuckers running around, harming each other and this, that, and they know everything and don't know the first thing about nothing. This a secretion of shit out of somebody's leaking ass. Challenge me, motherfuckers. Like I'm gonna sit here giving every goddamn thing. And here you are, the crux, exactly what the fuck they've laid out. Because you niggas don't know how to listen. You can't free yourself because you think you know everything. I don't know a goddamn thing. But I have a little bit of information. Look how they're hiding this. I know there's plenty of motherfuckers be like, yeah, when you going live? Right now, what they're doing, they're blocking. Don't let the notification go on. Hey, and not knowing that's to their own demise, which I don't give a flying fuck. Usually, people that know me know I usually talk like this. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, I know. I don't get worked up like that. I'll be like, yeah, all right. Well, where that nigga at? Oh, right? All right. What's happening, man? What's good? What's up? When I used to walk up on people, right, I had an issue, like, yo, what's good, fam? How you doing? Everything all right? No, it seemed like you had an issue or something, bro. You good, man. Both hammers cocked. Cocked like a motherfucker. You straight? You sure? I heard my name came out your fucking mouth, man. My vibration or something. Just want to make sure you're okay, bro. Because you know where I'm going with this, right? You know where I'm going with this, right, bro? I'm not beating a dead horse in the head. You know why the fuck I'm in your face. Now, I want you to eloquently, articulately dispel anything I fucking heard, because I'm not into he say, she say, so I come to the source instead of sitting in a circle, blah, 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 what I'll do. I'm here to see you. Now, be a man of your fucking word. Now, all intentions is for this person to dispel it. I'll say, I made a mistake, or I came out and, because a lot of niggas is just dumb. That's what people know of me. When I was back on Cary Asbury and somebody owed me $500 when I was in the weed game, he put me on the back of his moped, took me way out away from all my peoples. I didn't want nobody involved. Up into his place, up into another fucking county, and all of them, about 30 of them on the basketball court, and I tell him by the gate, stop right here, I'm gonna go over there with my backpack. And I walk up to my homeboy. He's got the ball in his hand, smiling. Yo, what's up? What's up, Jay? And I knocks him on his ass. Give him a $500. I'm going to run your pockets. And them niggas act like they want to do something. I'm looking up. If y'all don't know me, man, you better mind your fucking man. This is after I've seen bodies chopped up in Harlem and, you know, 125th up in the bathtub with some big fat Jamaican gay dude greased up with Vaseline and his henchmen standing around looking like PLO fucking, yeah, in the bathtub. I don't know, 3 or 5 bodies, heads on the toilet, they stinking like a motherfucker. I just wanted my bricks of weed. I didn't give a fuck about that. And we've been poking dead bodies popping up and everything since I was, you know. See, that's the reality and the situation to that reality. So which one do you employ? Which one do you utilize? I have no fear of fucking death. There's no such thing. But because how you exist and where you live, you marginalize yourself. You allow the fear to take over and crop. So you lash out and react based upon it. It's those who act to carry these things out that should have fucking fear. But the stupidity of it all. This world was never meant to be as it is. And yet these motherfuckers, guided by a few, sit there on their little fictional high horse. They don't fuck with monies and gold and none of that shit. They look at you. These dumbass scientists. I just did a little thing. Now that some of them will have to start suffering. I don't give a fuck. No way out of it. No way around it. Oh, the cats. No, he's having a good time. Anyway, I would love for some of y'all to learn that. A lot of y'all too fucking ignorant. You know every goddamn thing. When you open your mouth, what's in your head? That's me. Shut the fuck up. We're gonna dispel that too. That's a fucking myth. The fuck you come in this world and you walk around, running around like you know every goddamn thing, and yet here you are. I was getting all the books out because I'm gonna add some more readings. I don't know. I meant to come back on yesterday when I fell asleep. That's the way it is. Good sleep too. So with that being said, I have nothing else. They was calling David Bergstell, King David. This is a bunch of doofy shit. Hey, Max V, what was that you wanted to ask, beloved? Max V, what you got? Is Max V still in here? Hey, Triple A, what's going on, beloved? What's cracking? What's cracking? What's going on, man? I didn't see you there. I was, you know, letting my mouth do a lot of motherfucking hop, skip, and jump through the loo. Anyway, Max V, if you could go ahead and ask that question, beloved. So, get off the fuck off of here and get myself situated and come back on and get this reading in. Make me want to read this shit again. I didn't pull out the other one. The other one's PDF, and I got another, I think 2 books. Because this morning we're going to start off with Hidden Lands Beyond Antarctica and Heaven Bearers, okay? Because I've had enough. All this beautiful, wonderful people all around Earth. All over this Earth, around. You know what I mean. You in town, bro. You around. That's what I mean. I don't mean geocentrical and shit. And everybody's just fucked because of the fucking fake leaders. Motherfuckers in government were never put there to be your fucking leaders. They were meant to be your fucking mouthpiece, to speak for you, to hold things accountable, to make sure that you're safe in your environment and not allow aggressions. Yet, those very same motherfuckers are the ones creating the fucking problems because they adhere to a beast system. A beast system. We're not being deplorable and downgrading the animals of this earth, if that's the name everybody utilizes. A beast system means everything that goes against natural order. Obama's faggot ass. Dumb nigga still holding on that time I'm a liberal because some pale skins, Black Lives Matter. How does a dead fucking life matter? Stupid motherfuckers in this world. But you won't see them over here. Oh, he's conservative. We ain't gonna listen in on that because, you know, the fucking retarded motherfuckers. Look how the monkeys come in and they run off. They can't even hit the light. Sitting there looking. Why? It ain't no little girl, little boy. Because you know the pedophiles are always running around looking at different channels. And sometimes they're just still interested because they're sick. It's going to be a good read today. This one's going to be a good one. Don't worry, 100 years of lynching and all that, still there. It's just that I have to do things compared based on the situation that keep everybody riding the same train as they move forward before they become their conductors. It's a very good book, surprisingly. A lot of things are misrepresented, and we have him actually doing, if y'all know the original picture, which I've seen in Alamy, them the niggas. So Jack Forbes, the one who allowed this, did that because of why. It's like Bruce Lee wanting to do, you know, what David Carradine did, you know, Kung Fu. No, we can't have him doing it because that's how these fucking sick fucking Jews think. The Zionists, the fucking ones who are the bastards, the homosexuals and everything else are Hollywood. The motherfuckers allowed by this fake government because that's who's running it. The liars. That fake Vatican. All these motherfuckers that follow the orders. It's mind-boggling. No, not saying I don't like it, because I kind of like the chaos. Me personally, I kind of like the chaos of it all. I gotta be honest. I told you I never lied to you. But there's no balance. There's no fucking balance. And that's upsetting. Very fucking upsetting. It's like some pussy shit. Every time I saw, I would always look at all the new people that, because you could pull it up, the people who graduate special forces class, except for the ones that are pulled away. Oh, we need that motherfucker. Take them over for the other military and the other government. Okay? I always look at them. I'm like, God damn. We got more niggas, but they all claim the African American status. Caribbean. Okay, they got more niggas who are ignorant of their truth and existence. I talked to a couple of police officers. Some of y'all saw the video I shared where a police officer was like, he thought that he was doing the right thing, and he didn't realize how he had got sucked in to the deviants, to being a deviant, to going at people actually thinking they were the judge and executioner. Judge, jury, judge, and executioner. And my brother, I shared it. It's all over TikTok, Facebook now, and everything. And I said, this happens to a lot of them. Because they see the worst, which is a minority, y'all. The bad guys are not a majority. But because the media displays it, and people go in the military and they still want to be in the fight, no one why. I guess because they don't want to commit suicide or they drink, whatever the fuck it may be. They get sucked in. Remember, I told you, it ain't like it was recorded. I trained many guys that went to the police force. Even some kids that went to the Marine Corps, you know? But the thing was to give them something that was morally sound. Say, hey, look, you really need to pay attention to this because you can get sucked in. When I was a guardian angel, man, and I remember we got that one dude, he had been out of prison no more than like 6 weeks, and he's out there at the wharf in New York, and he was notorious for taking these little boys that look like girls. God damn. No, man, I'm talking about when they're 18 and 20, the ass and all this, and we walk around like, you got to be kidding me. Well, we guardian angels. You know, we're down there about 30 or 40 strong, and we got the seniors down there who live right down there, and we got to say, hey, look, this is what's going on. Curtis Level gave us the debrief, and a couple of the top people that have been there since, inception. And we got this dude, and he back there, he done pumped some little boy's booty, filled it up, however you want to fucking envision it. Man, we got to beating the shit out this big motherfucker. I'm like, maybe I'm just as big as him, but beat him mercilessly. Flex cuffed his ass, dragged his ass up to the front from the water with the little gator, took his ass up front. And I remember telling him, you worse than this, a homosexual, you punk motherfucker. You went in prison and you come out here deplorable. Get your shit together. I remember telling him that, motherfucker. He might be dead. Oh, hell, he might have changed his ways. And we saw that little motherfucker, Puerto Rican motherfucker, right? I thought it was a girl. I ain't know nothing about all this inversion shit. I didn't even accept who I was, so I was just running around, because I've seen the shit in the world. In California, I was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? But there, I thought he was raping a girl. Then when I started hearing them talk and everything, and some of them get bass in their baritone in their voice, and I was like, what the fuck? You know, him just saying, you know, a bunch of gay people getting, little boys, you know, getting raped by guys getting out of prison, just having broke free, and we thought it was a game. Like, ain't nobody gonna be out here with all the cops over there, and the cops is not the first responders, and they always, it's like they wait, they become sick. Don't spill it when I filter it up. See, this filthy. Fuck is wrong with you? Put your head in and drink it. I gotta do that. I can't get down there and go, he's still young. Now he knows. And now he's just putting his head in drinking. I don't know what he thinks it's play for. I don't want my floor and my rug wet. Thank you. What did I say, boy? It was not me. You can't pick the thing up and drink it. Thank you. God damn. Anywho. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, no, it's cool, man. I have to do that because otherwise he'll keep doing it. He'll think that I'm playing with him. I'm going, stop, Alex. Stop, Alex. Because I tell that's what I'm doing. Like, wait, you stop it, boy, and I laugh. Not right now. I might take my shoes off and walk around in my socks, and then I got soaking, sopping ass fucking foot. It ain't like I'm standing out in the snow grounding or something. And see, now he's doing it. He watches me, y'all, and he thinks he can do the same thing. So it's no hate. He's just not going to keep making my motherfucking carpet, expensive ass stove carpet, wet. Thank you. And it's camouflage. Anywho, back to what I was saying. So people get in there and they see the worst. Oh, they see babies dead in cars with irresponsible mamas. Daddy's not in their lives. And they're irresponsible because you got to remember, daddy and mama wasn't together. Or they had some worthless ass nigga in there that probably did something no good. And the mama denied it, or whatever the fuck it may be. 100 probably things could have been. But when people have a choice, all for a motherfucking weave to put in your head to make you further dumb, some more makeup to poison your skin, fuck your hormones up. That shit affects the next baby that comes into this world. The sentient existence of life. You're not no human. You're not just man and some fucking woman. You're... Thank you. Yeah, you saw, I saw that paw going up. All right? You're more than that. I'm not going to sit here talking about, yeah, you this and that, and then you add it to this, and this is who you are. Fuck all that. You're more than what the fuck you've been made out to be. They need you to be less. All the videos I got, I can upload them here because I'm in them, actually talking with them. Yeah, Jews, rabbis saying some of the most heinous in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, some of the most disgusting shit. How they really look at motherfucker, and they were nurtured to look at that for a reason bigger than their existence. That's how stupid they are. And they run around on our soil as if they have a fucking clue. I'm not saying that we own the soil. We don't. Many people know of this land, been coming here, and they were all here. Don't get it fucked up. That's why it's important to know more than what the fuck you know. When I talk about the Grand Tartary and the Republic and everywhere else, we all know each other. This is one little group. I don't even think they're from here. That's for you to figure the fuck out. Been put up to the task because of what we're capable of. But all this knowledge to magistrate. He wants to play with the water bowl. I will pop you with this chocolate, this Chinese V-neck slipper, boy. All right? Why is that nobody knows this? Man, I've said this numerous times. No, because niggas, oh man, that ain't what I found. Now, niggas that are dumb, I can't stand dumb niggas. I really can't. Oh, we got some more came in, can't even hit the like. They're sitting there looking with their goofy ass selves. That's not what's in my head. With empty fucking heads, that's what it is. Thank you, Bubba. Thank you. Empty fucking heads, they're looking. Dumb motherfuckers. Is he talking about Masons? Don't know the first thing about Masonic order. Stupid mother. I know some niggas from Facebook came over here with their goofy ass, fake ass preachers and fake ass rabbis and imams and everything else. I have no problem with motherfuckers if you want to get in religion, but the majority were perverted. I had to literally go and download that picture with that motherfucking with that sister giving her tip to let the men melt. I ain't got a problem with that. But don't and utilize sexual perversion with religion. What kind of shit was I ain't believe it when somebody talking about, you know, Red, there's a video. Cause I tell people don't say that shit in my motherfucking mouth. Don't DM me that bullshit. Motherfucker said no, it's real. So I said, all right. So I go on, I'm on the laptop. I'm letting the shit update a whole lot of them because I ain't been on it for a minute. And I'm putting it on laptop. You don't have to do my safe search. I never put that shit on. So I'm like, pastor, breastfeeding parishioners or whatever the fuck. And it took a couple times, and sure enough, you hit the video thing, and there it is. How about the one to pee? How about the one smacking people's ass, laying down? What in the fuck perverse? How do people get sucked into this? How about the ones in America, the great tents, 70s and 80s, and even the fucking 90s, taking the jacket, Benihana, throwing it around, and everybody falling down. Like, what the fuck, the wave? You know what I'm saying? Like, people's minds are fucking gone. They're gone. They've given sway to everything perverse all around. And who do you fucking think created it? They want you to believe some Satan or Lucifer. These sick fucking motherfuckers who will fuck your food over, your water over, your air over, your land, your animals, and got you eating the things that are beautiful with love for you, got you fucking salivating. Niggas and the Messiah walking around because the short motherfuckers drinking cow milk and blood, getting big ass, it's distended bellies, because that's what the women want. What the fuck kind of shit? I think it's better when they doing this, looking like fucking peacocks and shit. You know what I mean? Jumping up and down. That's beautiful. But look, mama over there, look, we done had 3 kids, you know, shit everywhere. We sick there, we buried there for Sacramento, right? And then we turn around and we wash ourselves with fucking cow urine. That's culture. It is what the fuck it is. How'd you get there? They don't even know they goddamn selves. You think the world is moving forward and everybody's moving backwards. If you was to go backwards and look at the world, you would realize that everybody was forward. What's the punishment? The state of mind you in right now. Was convincing you he did not exist. Yeah, synagogue, that was not one, brother. That's religious bullshit. There's many. For those who want to use the word devil, and that's not the name. If that was the case, do you think that he would tell you the truth? Or it, or them? No. That is to throw everybody off the center of the truth. But by the analogy, you're right, Chetahai. I couldn't remember if I cleaned that gun the other day, but yeah, I did. That's why I got my stuff here, and I got to take this white off so I can clean the rest of them. My bad. I had a couple. No, it's fine, beloved. I figured he was busy or something. Yeah. If the devil's what you want to call it. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, we know, brother. Yeah, definitely. If that's what anybody wants to call it, right? That's the illusion. For those who haven't read a lot of the history on rewrote history. Let's rewrote it. There's so much stuff that would elevate people beyond the scope of that. You're doing off center now. You're doing off center. What's off center? No, I'm just talking about whatever. I mean, it's still on what it needs to be, because there's many things that matriculate all the shit that's going on. There's not no one thing. And you was helping a customer, so you missed some stuff. But anyway, right? Doesn't mean the title or the name. Who is this 19 Keys? Where the hell did he come from, and why is his content constantly popping in my feed? I think he's a plant. You know what? Somebody else asked me about that, bro. You could have asked me that before. Shit, that was cool. I could have took time to look for that. That's somebody else. Matter of fact, I think I pulled some up. I put it on my, I saved it on my screen. If I can, let me see if I can go back and find this motherfucker. Cause I don't like getting caught up in goofy shit. You know, cause to me that's what it is. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull him up, bro. Why is this not pulling up? This because I was looking for 19 inches of venom, like anyway, and it popped up, and I was like, that is not what the fuck I'm looking for. But it's supposed to be some guy that's supposed to be like, I don't know, some like offset Rizza Islam. Anyway, I have no problem with religions, right? I haven't really researched the guy yet. Many people have come to me and gave me a lot of stuff, information. I actually saved them on my screen so I can go and check him out. He's Nation of Islam. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Because people share things, and like I said, when you wake up, a lot of you think you're woke. I'm not here to hurt your feelings, but I'm here to hurt your feelings. You're not. So with my information, and somebody who used to go to some of those meetings and sit down and sit right in the back, Islam in the suit and the bow tie, yeah, you know, my name was Khalif. It was given to me. I already explained that. You can go back and watch the video. It helps the channel out. He's just another one, and there's others. Baby Riz. There's many. There's not just them two. Those are the two that people are seeing because those are the two. There's quite a few of them. None of y'all ever lived in Chicago and New York. Y'all should know that if you're down in the main centers where all this shit is going on in the corners with the bean pies and everything else. There's a whole bunch of them. But yeah, I don't give a fuck. And now some of them share some good information. You know what I'm saying? That fake ass Elijah Muhammad dream with the gold chain. Yeah, that's exactly who he is, Rondo. Yeah. And oh, thank you. Yes. So, you know what? Yeah, original one, because I was saying, nobody ever been to Chicago and New York and said Detroit said down with these niggas. Because it's not like they're hitting or anything. Some of them get a platform. But yeah, I appreciate that, Max. Pay him no fucking mind. Or don't shoot the messages. Listen to some of the things they say. Because some of them got some real, they're putting out some real information. I don't like to reverse nobody. It depends on what information people are seeking. Jibril Muhammad, commonly known as 19 Keys, is a thought leader, entrepreneur. Think about that. Let me tell you about true messengers. True messengers don't give a fuck about the money. If they have land, you're gonna know they have land. If there's an establishment, something outside of the norm of what most people are doing, they're not seeking anything. They're giving freely and willingly because they come to see something. A lot of these motherfuckers, they want people to wake up, but to a degree. You know what I'm saying? It's problematic. But most of you can see that anyway. You dig what I'm saying? There's even a female out there. A couple of females out there pushing the same shit. I think one in Cali, besides the Christian one, who was once a Crip, and once a Crip, always Crip, but as far as the narrative goes, and this other one, I think was she in Georgia or Virginia? I got to look into it. But there's quite a few out there. I actually like to listen to some of them when they're really on point about things, or their venacity, or their approach as subjects. That's like going to listen to a professor or some guy who's going to tell you how to break down this transmission, a little different from the last guy. You know what I'm saying? So it may be informative, but when you start seeing the decor and all the dress up, you got either you're elevated above it, or it's gonna fucking rob you of some of your energy. You dig what I'm saying? Oh, what was that? He's a fraud, 7 grams. I would believe so. Yeah, Max. I hope I'm right. I don't, you don't know. You know, it's the ganja water. The ganja water. Need a little bit of it. I wish Westside was in here. Shit. Kind of missing the brother right now. Anyway, there's a lot of shit. There's so much. I said it the other day. Remember, there's a lot of shit out here. But the thing is, you got to know. You know how they say you got to fight your battles. Sometimes the battles ain't meant to be fought the fuck alone. That's what's wrong with our people. That was the first division that happened, the conscious division that happened with our people. When people say 9 ethers, I'm like, no, stop it. Motherfucker, you're divided from your existence. It's one thing that if you sit there with your biological family, to which all of you are, you know, when we say that, we believe it's the immediate, but those who came into this world at the time in the same home or place of existence, through the same portal, by the same men's mean, right? Sometimes you have to write them off when you know exactly your direction, because your focus will be disarrayed and fucked up. You will hold on to things that'll keep you lethargic in that place of disparity instead of elevating and ascension. Does that mean hate? No. How can you hate that which you belong to and belongs to you? No ownership. But in this world, the so-called world we live in, sometimes you gotta know when to separate, when to say enough. Because a lot of that stuff can keep you from focusing on self. A lot of that shit have you over here focused on all that shit. I said that the other day. I don't need to be focused on all that shit. It's good to be aware of it. That's that 360, right? But I need to be more focused on this. Love and appreciate of self and those in the diaspora of our existence. That means who seek that righteousness of who they are, as far as that word goes. Who seeks to better themselves in that righteousness. I told y'all I'm angry 24/7. I think people think it's some kind of fucking joke. That's not righteous. Do you know what the fuck righteous is? Then shut the fuck up. Because most of them people are the most degrading, biologically usurped motherfuckers there is. The ones that sit there and can't keep the focus on themselves and looking at everything else like they got a fucking answer. Feeling something. Wait, that motherfucker talking like somebody's supposed to give a fuck. When I say that I'm angry 24/7, it is not downplaying, it's a fucking truth. You dig? Most battles are created for us to be fought alone. Otherwise, it's considered a gang or a form of terrorism. Ain't that right? And sometimes that's the cocoon that wraps us the fuck up. We gotta break free of. Oh, I love look, anger and love. I can love somebody angrily. God damn it. And I ain't talking about it hurts me more than it hurt you bullshit. I'm talking about this motherfucker stays on my nerves, but I love this motherfucker. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about some sick morbid shit like you gonna get it together. God damn it, you won't stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? Self-interpretation is a motherfucker when it's derived on how you've been conditioned. Until you free yourself from that condition and allow yourself to see it on other planes with other values based on other views, nobody's really saying shit. I hope that was enlightening. I hope that was a little tea there. No, you don't. I need you on my nerve, but no. Anyway, let me plug this back up. We're gonna shut it down. Man, I love all y'all, man. And yeah, y'all, you don't know how inspiring you, because I'm telling you, man, I was gonna stop this shit. Y'all, got us almost close. We're about $275 away. Getting them goddamn books. I almost went there and motherfucker took that right there. Yeah, $275, right. And start ordering the motherfucking books. Like, fuck it, they might blow this bitch up next goddamn week. But no, I can't focus on that. So I made a plan. I said, this is what's gonna happen. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm gonna meet it. We have to stay focused. Like if I want to elevate, right? I gotta keep grounding. I gotta keep meditating the best I can. Because there's times when I go to meditate and I can only go 2-3 minutes. And there are times when I meditate and I'm sitting there for 4 hours and thought I was there for 2 minutes. Real shit. There are times when I get in the cold water and I love it, but I just can't stand it at the time. I'll get in there, I'll be sitting in that motherfucker going, I don't do all that shit right this. I don't do all that. And I grab the bag of ice and I break it on the edge of the bathtub and I pour it in there. Man, fuck this shit. And I get out. I'm serious. I'll be like, man, I'm there for like 3 minutes. Man, fuck this shit. And I get out. And then, because, I had the little bath salts and lavender and shit like that. And I'll turn the cold water on and rinse off real quick and towel off and be like, God damn it. And then the next day, I'll wait 2 days and then I'll get in there and I have my 2 bags of ice. And I'll pop one in there and I'll slide into that shit. Woo, woo, woo. And the neighbors hear me. Woo-hoo! Sound like monkeys having a good time throwing coconuts at each other in the goddamn trees in the forest, right? And I'm like, okay, this is the motherfucker. Wim Hof, nigga. I get a little lightheaded, break the next one, drop it in. I'm like, oh, shit. And before you know, the ice done melted, my body temperature done went up, and the water done got warm. What the fuck? Yo, beloved Lord, what's going on? What's going on, Cinnamon? But Agadoy, excuse me. Anyway, brother, family, whatever, right? Number love. But there are days, man, I'll be like, okay, I ain't put no lime juice under my arm. I didn't eat yesterday. So tomorrow I'm gonna have a light little snack. And I'm going, go down Wild Week and walk out into the river. Ain't nobody out there, ain't no Hindus dumping ashes and some rich motherfucker dumping ashes in the water. You'd be surprised to learn why they do that. Because I told you this land, y'all. Don Coyote or whatever the fuck. Anyway, so I walk out there. Steam coming up and that water cold than a motherfucker. And just sit down. I walk out to where it's about here, and I can sit down and water come right up to here. And then I put my head under, come up, and it's cold than a motherfucker. But goddamn it, I come about that motherfucker. I take that long ass walk way back up to my goddamn truck though. And it's colder than a bitch. What it does to the body, what it does to the mind, how you see shit crisp and sharp. A lot of times I don't use my eyeglasses no more, y'all. Snoo and Big Jersey, I'm gonna tell you, I was wearing glasses in school. Nearsighted. Now I'll be driving, I'll be like, oh, okay, we're gonna take a left on 53 and see, okay. I'll be like, oh shit, I ain't even have my glasses on. So have they been lying to us all the time? Or we just choose not to listen to things that might make sense because of people actually partaking? At the risk of going blind, sun gazing, and everything else. The world is not what we think it is. It's been, and as I said in the very beginning of this shit, it's these fake ass Zionist fucks that have fucked the world over and fucked it up. And nobody's doing a goddamn thing because they got everybody so docile, still attacking each other, still arguing with each other, and wanting to fight each other like that makes goddamn sense. So who's the antagonist and who's the protagonist? Listen to me, protagonist. Who is gonna fucking make the change? You know what people do? We don't know who. Oh, bullshit. You know who everybody is. Nobody wants to do this. Open their fucking eyes and see clearly. I can see clearly now. The rain. Let's get your ass off. Gone. You know what I'm saying? All the tears in my eyes. When I water the plants outside, I have rocks that stand up that are magnetic now. I pour water on them. They go, what you doing? I said, you never seen the rocks cry? I don't have to give you no Prince edition. I said everything about this earth knows exactly who we are, regardless of where we come from. And the earth weeps for us. Man, what the fuck is that? What kind of deep shit is that? Is it deep? Or is it that you are too shallow? We are the remnant of our true existence. And we don't have to be the remnant of our true existence. We can actually bask in our truth of who we are, regardless of what's going on, until it is realized by you what is meant for you and what is meant for you to be done. Not everybody, the same thing is meant to be done, but we are a collective. And until we act as such, and I ain't talking about Ramelin and all that shit, we are a collective. All right? We are a fucking collective. And we need to start carrying ourselves as such and stop being so, because the enemy is, how can we let an enemy that you can't even see but has always been in your front divide and separate everybody? But then you say about family, when you come into light and there's still darkness, sometimes you have to, you turn the switch off and close that door until the light comes on in that motherfucker and the door opens on its own and they want to be part of the collective. I've never seen a gas powered motor work by putting water in it unless it was meant to run on hydro, by the, the definition of, what I'm saying, of vehicles that run on water. I never seen, you can't take olive oil and crude oil and put them together and run your car unless it's created to run that way. Hey, bro, what's going on, beloved? PD, what's going on? What's cracking? You know what I'm saying? So how can I, with an ignorant ass brother who's hard-headed, done all the foul things, right? And I have yet to see really good shit. How can I sit there and keep the fucking door open and the light on over there when the light's not on and the door is always shutting in faces? I mean, fuck that. I ain't got to padlock it, but let's make sure that it knows that it's closed and that light has not been on. Nigga, turn your light on, turn on your lights, you know what I'm saying, and open their fucking door. And that goes with any and every fucking body. You dig what I'm saying? Alright, so let me get the fuck off of here, man, so I can get myself situated, get a little vittles in me, and have my little fucking coffee. Anyway, and we get the first read on, alright? Any more questions? Look, he over there with all my hats and shit on. You can't see him on the remote. He looked up. I don't want to get uncomfortable. Stay right where you at, nigga. I like you right there. Before he starts doing the zoomies and shit. But anyway, no more questions. All right, so I'm gonna see y'all here shortly. All right, and we'll get the first one on. It's gonna be a little different. It's still gonna be the same material. But we're gonna start off this morning with the hidden lands because we need to keep that going, and then we're gonna go over to the 100 years of lynching and the things that consisted with that, with the Negro Project and all that stuff, and it's gonna be a good read. All right, and I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? No, what's the question? Just popped up. Number, love, and respect. I appreciate everybody coming in. Share this if you don't mind. Appreciate the donations. I haven't checked because it was I put it on charge. It was at 33. When I came down, started getting everything together, washing. I got like 2 more. I got to wash all the linen. Some of it got to fold up. You know what I'm saying? And put away in the shed. So I'm washing all that stuff right now. And I appreciate y'all. It's nothing but mad love and respect. Love the questions. I don't have all the answers. You gotta remember, whatever I state is from me. It's not. I'm not expecting everybody to agree either. Remember, I always say, do your research. What do you implore? Like the guy 19. Like, check your shit out. And if you and don't be so egregious against. See what they're saying. But a lot of it, when it comes from religious individuals, we can do without them. But I'm not here to throw spite. But their condition as well. You dig what I'm saying? So always remember that in hindsight. You know what I'm saying? In hindsight view. You dig what I mean? But again, I appreciate y'all. And nobody's wrong. But not everybody's right. You know what I mean? We have work to do. Beloved sisters, brothers, I'll see y'all in about 2 hours.